November last year marked my 2 years on YouTube, and I meant to get this video out earlier, but due to being busy before and after my move, I haven't really had the time to make this video. Check this out. When I first moved into my apartment, I was sleeping on the floor in a sleeping bag for several nights, and this is my bed now. Then I went flat broke by the end of December to buy necessities for my new place, and I also didn't have any internet for a month after my move due to technical difficulties. I had to go back and forth with my internet provider, which was a pain in the butt. When I first moved out, I was living with a roommate, but now I got an entire studio to myself, so when I moved in I was like, God damn, I got more freedom than I don't know how to handle. I got some cool posters for my new place too. I brought my Fail Frame 2 poster from my old place, and I bought this MCR and Sonic Frontiers poster also. I'm considering getting this Metal Gear and Radiohead poster. Haven't decided what I want the rest to be. Gotta decorate my plain white walls. Speaking of technical difficulties, last year my desktop that I built back in 2014 pooped out on me, and I would have to spend hundreds of dollars for repairs, so I decided to recycle it and build a new one. Eventually, I got an Alienware gaming laptop for my family as a gift to use in the meantime, and it works great, but it doesn't have much space on it, and I've been using an external hard drive for games and editing. I've been wanting to install an SSD internally, but I still haven't gone around to it, which explains the kinda choppy cuts in my recent Musash videos in between songs, since I divided the videos into small pieces and put them together. I was slowly buying PC parts to build my new computer, but then life happened and I moved. Apartments be like,
We want first month rent, last month rent, and security deposit, blah 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 blah.
and all my savings went down the drain. Then when I moved in, I was like, shit, now I gotta buy a car. Now I gotta save up to buy one, so there goes me delaying building my computer yet again. Since my 1 year on YouTube video, I've experienced unexpected growth on my channel, and I also grew as a content creator. When I first made this channel, I told some people in my inner circle about my videos, and to be honest, they don't really care about my content, which is fine, but now that my channel has grown, I feel a lot more self-assured and I don't mind doing everything alone. The only part I don't do alone is the pixel art in my profile picture and some of the thumbnails. I get these from Fiverr, and the artist name is Pixel Bits Forever, and they always do an amazing job. My profile picture used to be a blue background with a black skull beanie, but I updated to my current one with the devil horns because I bought this hoodie off Etsy and I love it. I started making use of YouTube Shorts, which I have a love-hate view of. For one, they help my channel grow and gets me a good number of views and subscribers. On the other hand, I put more effort into my main content and yet that gets less views. Streaming is much more popular nowadays instead of Let's Plays, but I prefer doing pre-recorded videos because I want to be thoroughly immersed in the game instead of paying attention to all this external stuff going on. So yeah, I'll stick with LPs. I got a Google Pixel 6a, which lets me record videos outside of my room, which I've been enjoying very much. I have a Power Director installed on my phone so I can make videos and upload to YouTube quickly without having to be on my computer. The YouTube short, Google Pixel 6a Game Boy phone case, was my first video to reach 1,000 views. When this happened, I was like, huh? What? Did that really just happen? Honestly, views are just numbers to me, and what's most important is making content that I personally enjoy, which is what I want to be consistent about instead of view count. I upload what I want, and sometimes the views are high, and other times they aren't, and that's fine. If I upload a video and it gets like 100 views, I'm satisfied. If it gets over 1,000, it's cool for like a second, but that's it. 1,000 above really doesn't feel any different from 100 for me, personally at least. Like, I never think to myself, what's content that's gonna get high number of views and subscribers? You know, I just do my own thing, upload when I'm ready, and numbers just happen. My most viewed Let's Play for a while was this one on Pac-Man, and I'm very satisfied with this video. Future full-length Let's Plays I want to be like this. Then there was this video I made before 1 year on YouTube called Let's Play Bunny Pancake Kitty Milkshake, which is this mobile game based off Wreck-It Ralph 2. It got like 200-ish views and then it died, only to explode in views, watch time, and subscribers seemingly out of nowhere. Why this happened? No idea, but it's now my most viewed Let's Play. My 20th Let's Play was Ace Combat Zero, but I decided to delete it because I hated it. I recorded this playthrough back when I was still a daily uploader, and I decided to upload it anyways after my change since it was finished and I was so unsatisfied I removed it later last year. I have other unfinished playthroughs that I haven't uploaded and deleted as well, so this isn't really anything new to me. There's this YouTube short I made called When You Almost Get a Full Combo from part 98 of Mustache, and that got a good number of views also and over 1,000 likes. This is now my most viewed video on my whole channel. The fact that I went from making videos that get like 100, 200 views max if I'm lucky to this is pretty mind-blowing to me. Speaking of shorts, this video I uploaded called Visiting My High School 10 Years Later was originally going to be a short. It was going to be something brief where I just show off the inside of the school and that's it. But I was in a dark place emotionally at the time of recording, so I was in the mood to make a darker video and talk about my full experience with the black and white background at the beginning. This is the hardest video I ever published. In my last 1 year on YouTube video, I mentioned that I want future Let's Plays to be strategy, FPS, and RPG, and while I still stand by that, I am considering doing shorter stuff before doing so. I did mention I want to do a Let's Play of Beat Saber, but couldn't due to lack of space. But now that I got a whole studio to myself, recording this is possible. I want this game to be my next long-running Let's Play besides Mustache. But I do have a few roadblocks I gotta go through before doing this. For one, the VR headset I was borrowing and I just don't have anymore, so I gotta buy one for myself. Also, my laptop doesn't have many USB ports, so I use the USB hub. When I try to plug a webcam and other high-energy equipment into the USB hub, I get shitty quality. So I figured I would need to have a built desktop. I also gotta buy a green screen with lighting and teach myself how to record VR games properly. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. Obviously I'm going to get a bunch of copyright claims on these videos due to the songs, but I'm not too concerned about it. My Mustache videos regularly get copyright claims and 113 videos later, I have never received a strike. I view YouTube as a side hobby and I always intended it to be that way, so even if I'm eligible for monetization, I'll still do Mustache and rhythm game playthroughs instead of conforming to YouTube's bullshit monetizing. I want to stay true to my viewers who regularly watch my Mustache vids. With an increase in subscribers and views, I've had much more support and lovely comments, and I'm always thankful for this. However, unsurprisingly, with an increase in support also comes an increase in hate comments like this. Haters are always gonna hate, so I expected this to happen. Some hate comments are kinda funny and don't bother me, but sometimes I do get genuinely hurt and upset because, well, I'm only human. So, how do I handle people like this? First off, I don't reply. I simply delete or ignore them. By replying, I'm escalating things and making it worse for myself, so it's best to just delete and shut them down before they create more bullshit. Nothing ever positive and productive comes from arguing with strangers on the internet, which is why I don't even bother. Some people are kind and some are not. That's just how things are and how it always will be. When I'm feeling hurt/angry, I spend time away from the computer and social media, disconnect myself from the source, spend time outdoors in nature, go on a walk alone, walk around the area and try new experiences like a restaurant I never ate at, call up a friend and spend an afternoon hanging out, go to the gym, stuff like that. It also helps to have a sense of perspective. For example, take the stress I experience with real-life work and finances like my rent and bills. Then compare it to something much smaller like random mean shit like you suck or you ugly, etc, etc. It's annoying, yes, but when compared to work and financial stress, it's not as big of a deal, is it? And think about all the wonderful, kind comments I receive, which is the majority I get. On the other hand, hate comments don't happen very often for me. I also love listening to heavy music when I'm in a shitty mood. Metal music is therapeutic release for me. Some of my favorite metal albums to listen to when I'm crabby is None So Vile by Cryptopsy, Iowa by Slipknot, Dope Throne by Electric Wizard, City by Strapping Young Lad, and The Generation of Danger by Tala, just to name a few. I love this lyric here on Disaster Piece from Iowa. I wanna slit your throat and fuck the wound. It's great. So yeah, it's important for me to take that fuck that bitch ass punk, suck my ass, and find healthy outlets for my stress and anger that doesn't result in me harming myself or someone else. Cause like, I would rather get my aggression out by listening to some pissy music instead of like, punching someone in the face or smashing a hole in the wall, cause I would have to face consequences for that, right? Anyways, as of the making of this video, I have 379 subscribers, 1,078 public watch hours over the last year, and 55,000 public short views over the last 90 days. I have 209,800 views, 10,600 likes, 371 comments, and 479 shares. When I made the decision to not be a daily uploader anymore, I honestly thought I would never make it to above 100 subscribers. I wouldn't have my current numbers without all the wonderful support, and I deeply appreciate it.